Today is an exciting day because we're here at Burton On Trent for the Autogem's TPMS Expert 2023 Finals. Now, Eden Tyres haven't entered this before, so this is our first time having not one, but two finalists. Now, we're a short walk to where this is going to be hosted, so let's head over. When I said it was a short walk, I really wasn't kidding. We're here at the Pirelli Performance Centre where our two guys are going to be put to the test. But first off, let's meet our finalists.
So it's Jack. I'm down at the Chesterfield branch. I've been working there for around 5 or 6 years now. I've been in the industry since I was 16 fitting tyres. Worked my way up to an apprenticeship, which I did here, and now I've become the assistant manager. Not nervous as such, I was more nervous when I got here.
Scott Oakes, I'm 22 and I work at Sutton in Ashfield branch. About 6 years.
Enjoying it?
Yeah, so far. Very. I had quite a few coffees to calm the nerves.
Scott and Jack, along with the other finalists, are going through a series of different tests, 4 to be specific. So let's go have a look around at what they're actually going to be doing. First off is going to be the inspection pit. So we have a car here that they're going to have to diagnose. But let's find out from our expert judge a little bit more. Hello, sorry to interrupt you. So what is it that our finalists are actually going to be doing here with your inspection pit?
So part of the inspection here today is to check the routine they are carrying out when inspecting the vehicles to ensure that customers get a better deal and a better understanding of what their vehicles need.
And why is that important for both our mechanics and the customers?
One, it gives the mechanics a better routine to follow to ensure that they're not missing anything important that they could tell the customers about, and the other reason is it helps the company with bigger sales and better opportunities to support customers.
That's brilliant. We'll leave you to your work and we're going to head over to section number 2. Now, after they've done the inspection, the next point is engagement, so how they're going to engage with customers. So let's speak to, we've got a double dynamic duo here. Hello guys, are you busy all right to talk?
Yes, that's absolutely fine. We're doing the engagement scoring process over here. So really what we're looking at is the way that technicians communicate with customers and how they translate all that technical information into terms that people can understand.
Amazing. And why is that important to both our mechanics and customers?
Well, the thing is obviously technicians, they spend most of their time locked away fixing things and solving problems. But the modern workshop now demands a lot of them communicate with their customers. And a lot of customers want to talk to the technicians. So it's ensuring basically that the communication line between the technician and the customer is as clear as possible and the information doesn't get fuzzed.
That's amazing. Thank you guys. I'll leave you to your important scoring. Don't give us any tips yet. And next up on our mechanics journey in this final is the resolution area. This is where they're going to talk about what they found and how they're going to resolve it. So let's find our man of the hour over here. Darren, I know you're busy, but are you okay just to tell me a little bit about what you're doing over on this section?
Of course, yeah. So this is the resolution station. So this is the least important, I would say, of the 3 so far. So being an Autogem judge, I don't want to have too much sway on the overall point scoring situation, but it's important that the contestants are able to explain to us exactly how they would actually fix each of the individual problems to find. So they'll find a number of issues throughout the inspection and engagement process, and we just need to make sure that they know how to fix those problems with the tools in the right way, using all the tools in the correct manners, and going through the menus in the right way as well.
Amazing. And why is that important to both our mechanics and the customers?
So ultimately, the mechanics want to do the job correctly and efficiently. They don't want the cars coming back at the end of the day. So it's important to get the sensors in the right place, get the sensors correctly coded. It's important that the pressures are all correct, etc., throughout the vehicle, and that any seals or anything else are also working properly, so that when the customer goes when the customer drives the vehicle away, in a situation where the vehicle is going to work properly, they're going to have correct side pressures, the tags are going to last properly throughout the life, so long as keep maintaining those pressures throughout the life of the vehicle.
That's brilliant. Thank you very much for your time. We'll leave you to it. And last but not least, this is where they're going to be really put to the test because they're going to be under a time. Talk about pressure. So if you're okay just to speak for a minute, what is it you're doing here?
So we've got a practical speed test. The practical speed test involves replace, locating and fitting of stems, TPMS stems. So the guys are under pressure when it comes to the different components and how they set the components up. They've worked really well around the replacement stems. The pressure has got to them. That's what I've got, yeah.
Brilliant. And why is that important to our mechanics and to customers?
It's important that the guys locate and fit the stems in the correct order, because what it does is it avoids comebacks. It eliminates that comeback for the customer where it's actually an inconvenience, and it's more peace of mind for the customer. And even if the mechanics are understanding the process, it should lessen the comeback process.
Amazing. Thank you very much for your time. So now we know everything that our mechanics have gone through and why they're doing it as well. Let's find out how they think they got on.
Perfectly fine. Like I say, there was a couple of bits I missed, but you're always going to make accidents.
Good. It's gone good. I've worked to what my ability is. Probably missed a couple of things, but done my best.
But while Scott and Jack wait for their results, let's speak to the man who made this all happen.
I wanted to create FOMO, actually. This is all about FOMO. This is about telling people that if you don't work with Autogem, you don't get access to raising your standards in your business like we can do for you. Actually, that's what it's about. It's about raising our customers' standards. It's about helping them sell better to their customers, engage better with their customers, making them more confident in themselves, adding revenue streams to the business, and hopefully giving a tiny bit of those revenue streams to us as well in a long-term partnership. That's actually what this is about. We're raising standards. At the end of the day, we're raising standards. What does that mean? That means you're going to get a professional service. You're going to get your vehicle properly inspected. You're going to get sold the right solutions for your vehicle. You're not going to get oversold solutions for your vehicle. And you're going to get a sense of expertise when you're dealing with someone who's been through a competition like this, that sort of training and so on. So I think it's a massive benefit to the consumer, massive. Autogem's been going on since the 60s. We're famous for selling toilet paper, nuts and bolts, everything you need after a dodgy night's curry. We've even got air fresheners and toilet brushes, I'm not kidding you. But we also sell technology products, and TPMS is one of those technology products. So we're about bringing new revenue streams to our customers, but also helping them engage with their customers as well. Tyre pressure monitoring systems. 2014, all vehicles sold in Europe had to have a form of them. You've got an indirect solution, you've got a direct solution. Today's competition is all about direct TPMS, which is in about 60% of vehicles on the road today. Millions of sensors out there and on the roads. They all need servicing, they all have batteries that go flat. You're going to need to deal with it. It's an MOT item, so there's failure rates involved with that. Hence, come on in and see someone who knows what they're doing when it comes to getting your vehicle inspected. That's the idea behind it.
A huge congratulations to both of the guys for making it through the day. Unfortunately, we didn't come out with any winner prizes, but everyone here is a finalist out of over 1,000 people. So well done, Scott and Jack.
End of our day here in Burton, and a massive congratulations to Jack and Scott. Just getting in the final 12 from thousands of competitors is an achievement alone. And a huge thank you to Autogem for a fantastic competition. Now it's back to the workshop for those guys, but if you guys need to know anything more about TPMS or about tyres and servicing, make sure to head to EdenTyres.com.